Hi friends, welcome to Either Education YouTube channel. So in this video today we are going to know about the famous poem Invictus. It was written by William Ernest Henley. He belongs to Victorian age and he is a British poet, and it was written by him in the year 1875 and published in the year 1888. Let us know about the background of the poem. Invictus, written by William Ernest Henley, is an inspirational poem. This poem depicts the poet's attempt to motivate himself when there is no hope at all. When the poet writes this poem, he has already lost one of his legs. So, in such a situation of mental and physical agony, the poet tries to lift up his courage. And he lost his leg due to tuberculosis, that is called TB, short form, tuberculosis. And this is the introduction of the poem. The very first stanza: out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Dear friends, in the very beginning of the poem, the poet says that he wants to thank God. In fact, he admits that his life has no ray of hope. Rather, his future seems to be as dark as a pit. But then also he is grateful to God for his unconquerable soul. He says that no pain can be able to cow his soul. So this is the meaning of the very first stanza. And here, out of the night that covers me. So here, the poet applied human quality to the night. We can observe this one with the help of the night that covers me. The night that covers me. So here, the night, it's not a human being, and it covers the poet. So here, the technique has been applied. The technique is nothing but it's a direct comparison. It's a metaphor. Okay. Well, in the second line, black as the pit. So as is used, so it is called simile. Then I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Here, the poet says thanks. He is very grateful to the gods because of his unconquerable soul. Unconquerable means undefeatable. So it is not an easy task to defeat, or he is very dare and brave person. Okay, that is the meaning of the first stanza. Second stanza. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. In the second stanza, the poet claims that whenever he fell into the difficulty, he always remained unbeatable. So if you look at the first line of the second stanza, in the fell clutch of circumstance, whenever he fell in the problem, so here circumstance means situations. Even though he faced difficulty level, he never afraid of those difficulties. I have not winced nor cried aloud. So I have not winced. So here winced means like distress, to feel upset. The poet never feel upset nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. So here bludgeonings, it means receive problems continuously, one after one, one after one. Okay? Well, however, situations have tried to destroy him. He always fights back with courage. In fact, he agrees that sometimes the difficulties have made him bleed and suffer, but he never let himself to go before them and cry out of fear. So this is the meaning of the second stanza. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but horror of the shade, and yet menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. And then in the third stanza, the poet says that horror has always lurked behind him. So here lurked means like playing hide and seek, but it always finds him unafraid. Whenever trouble has come in his life, he has faced it bravely. So this is the meaning of third stanza. Fourth and last stanza. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Finally, in the last stanza, the poet says that though the gate of life is narrow, he will definitely pass it with vigor. So here the gate, it represents it represents the life. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. So even though he received number of punishments, number of problems in his life, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So dear friends, we can understand the toughest mindset of the poet against the problems. So he says that he is the master of his fate and he is the captain of his soul. And it comes after facing many problems in the life. Usually, whenever we received or we face one or two problems one after one. We feel afraid and physically, mentally, we will become very dull. But here, the poet already his leg had been amputated, cut due to tuberculosis, but he, he remained very great because he did not feel upset. He did not cry aloud. And then we can understand his unconquerable mindset, soul, which was given by the gods. So that's why the poet says, thanks to the gods for giving him the unconquerable soul. Dear friends, this is the poem Invictus.